and welcome to Channel 6.52 News. 6.52 News. With your host, the anchor person.
Hello, and welcome to Channel 6.52 News at 9. For our first story, we go now to Elizabeth in the history room. To you, Elizabeth, anchor person. Welcome to today's history news. As you all may know, today is May 31st. Since it is the last day of the month, I will tell you that this month, May, was named for the goddess Maya. On this day, in 1884, John Harvey Kellogg invented the ever-loved cereal, Corn Flakes. And now for our top story. Today, 111 years ago, people witnessed the Johnstown Flood of 1889. In this horrific event, 2,209 people died. According to the New York Times, the South Fork Dam collapsed on May 31st at 3:07 p.m. after many days of rain. But according to other sources, it started to rain on May 31st and the dam collapsed at 3:15 p.m. on June 1st. Johnstown was a peaceful city in Cambria County, located in south-central Pennsylvania. It was a successful iron and steel company. It produced chemicals, mining and railroad equipment, and clothing. Johnstown was located on a floodplain in a deep, narrow valley, so it witnessed a lot of major floods. But the most damaging flood in Johnstown was the one I'm going to tell you about. Two other major floods occurred in 1936 and 1977. Property losses in 1977 were estimated at $200 million. The South Fork Dam, 14 miles above Johnstown, was poorly built. According to some sources, heavy rains began to fall in the Johnstown area Memorial Day evening. The rain continued to fall the next day. The water level rose 1 inch every 10 minutes in the reservoir that was bought by the South Fork Hunting and Fishing Club. At 1 o'clock that afternoon, messengers warned Johnstown to watch out for a flood. But no one knew it would be so great. 2 hours later, the dam broke. This sent 20 million tons of water sweeping into Johnstown. People heard a sound that grew to a roar like thunder. The wave that crushed the tiny town was 70 to 75 feet high and half a mile wide. It came down on the mountain at about 40 miles per hour, leaving the land level flat. Lucky for us, our great-great-grandmother, who happens to look just like me, was a reporter on the scene, there at Johnstown. We have been able to retrieve old film footage of the Great Flood. Great-great-grandma? Thank you very much. It is raining hard here at Johnstown, Pennsylvania. People are running around saying the dam is going to break. We gotta get out of here! Oh my goodness! A wall of water! Thank you for that very exciting and wet report. At 6 o'clock that evening, Superintendent Robert Pitcairn of the Pennsylvania Railroad telegraphed from Sang Hollow, west of Johnstown, that he had seen about 200 people pass by floating on cars and debris. Another telegraph operator said he counted 63 bodies in just 20 minutes floating past his office. This terrible disaster was over in only 10 minutes, but for some, the worst was yet to come. Debris from the flood caught fire, entrapping forever 80 people who had survived the wave. If you want to know more about the flood, or what people felt during it, you can read the book, The Terrible Wave. Or you can read the book, The Johnstown Flood by David McCullough. Back to you, anchor person. Thank you. That is all the time we have tonight, but join us next time for the Channel 6.52 News. Good night.
Bye!